Hi. Well, I was telling the students that our math coordinator, Jeff Guazzer, writes those math questions. And this afternoon he said, Carolyn, I just want you to know, I put in one really, really hard one to really challenge because it's the finals. And this, we should be up to it and we should. So I asked the students and they all said, number 3. So we'll see. Right now, Caitlin's over there correcting them and we'll give you the update after round 1. So before we get started, I would like to ask Mayor Chow to welcome everyone and just say hello.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sakai Chow, and welcome to the Super Knowledge Bowl here tonight. I've seen these three, the kids from these 3 schools, the Robinson, the Daley, and Dr. Wang. I think I'm more anxious and more nervous than they are. I wish the kids the best of luck. You guys are going to do great, and we're all very, very proud of you.
Thank you, Mayor Chow. And I hope you don't mind if I tell everyone, Mayor Chow was on the Knowledge Bowl team for the Bartlett in the 80s. So we've been doing this for a very long time. Also, I'd like to ask Dr. Boyd if he would like to say just a few words and welcome you all here tonight as well.
So I did not participate in the Knowledge Bowl in the 80s. However, I will tell you, when I first came to Lowell, this was the first event that everybody celebrated and told me I needed to be a part of. And unfortunately, then we had the pandemic and the global health crisis come into play for us here in Lowell and elsewhere. So it's really nice to be able to come back in person, enjoy this event together, and to be able to celebrate the academic achievements of our children. So thank you for joining us. Students, good luck. And parents, congratulations. And thank you for sending such wonderful children to us in Lowell Public Schools every day.
Thank you. Great. All right. And also, I just want to welcome Jackie Doherty, a school committee member, has just walked in as well. So thanks, Jackie. All right, we're going to just get started. And before that, we're going to introduce you to our students. Our moderator tonight is Patty Adams. She's a teacher from Lowell High School. Chris Topshin is a retired phys ed teacher from here at the Butler, and she's our timekeeper. And then we have Zeb on the soundboard, thank goodness, keeping us going. We have students from Lowell High that are here helping us tape it so that we're live streaming tonight. I want to thank those students from the high school, from the TV station. We're going to thank our flippers who are going to help us keep score. These are team members from each school. And then I have a few other people that are helping me. So Caitlin Casella and Jean McGuire are helping keep the scoring for us and writing down all the answers. And then I also have Tom Haywish, and he's a math teacher from Lowell High, and he's here in case we have any questions. He can advise the judges. He can help us with any of those tough math questions, because my background was teaching kindergarten. So I'm not going to be able to help you with any math questions at any time. So we're really glad Tom's here to help us. If I could ask the people in the audience to silence your cell phones before we begin the rounds, that will make sure we don't have any distractions. So since we started with the Robinson to go to the math, why don't we start with the Wang to introduce us to their team. So if Allison Kazara and Karen Cole, the coaches, could come down. I know Principal Stahl's up in there cheering you on, so.
Hi, thank you. So up on stage right now, we have Nicholas Aspelsueta, Kate LaLasher, Tim Sullivan, Mark Ferreira, and then in our audience, we also have Joseph DeJesus, Nick Pollinger, Nick Steinberg, Shayla Vasquez, Nick Shredman, Jamie Forshow. Oh, I'm so sorry. Tim Shredman. I will pay for that tomorrow. It's 3 Tim S's. And then our alternate as well, Whit Vaughn.
Thank you, both coaches, for all of their help. And best of luck to our team from the Wang. I'm sure you're all going to do a great job. So in the center, our team from the Daley. And if we could have Karen Miranda come down. And Marcia Downey, the other coach.
Good evening. I am Miss Miranda. This is Mrs. Downey. We are coaches at the Daley Middle School. We also have a third coach, Terry Watterson, who is an important member of our team. I believe his family is watching live, so we want to say hi to the Watterson family and know that they are here in spirit with us as he is healing up. Representing the Daley School tonight, we have Nico Antonelli, Kay Boyd, Kaya Clark, Dashel Hansen, Molly Kenaway, Gavin Minot, Sylvia Mushiri, Mason Ong, Ariston Osorno, Lily Ross, Lucas Scollin, Jingsan Soth, and Liam White.
Thanks, Karen. Best of luck to our team from the Daley. I know Principal Doyle is in the back and is definitely cheering you on. And also Mr. Skinner, your former principal, is right next to him, cheering you all on. But I'm sure he's cheering for everyone tonight, right? Yeah, certainly. And last but not least, we have our fantastic team from the Robinson School. Kathy Watkins is going to come down and introduce you to the students. Also, your principal, Mrs. Dowling's here, and I'm sure she's here to cheer you on as well.
All right, from the great Robinson. I had to put that in. We have Lucy Bridge. Raise your hand. Alexia Comtois. Ian Detremont. Star Nunez. Sunita Ork. And Anari Tess. Oh, Eagle.
Eagle, yes, we can't forget. Okay, I think we're ready to get started. The only other thing I'd caution is the people in the audience to please don't say the answers out loud, because if we hear them, we're going to have to throw out the question. So keep the answers in your head or in your mind, and let our students do the answering tonight. So without any further ado, let's get started and enjoy this game. Bye.
Okay, Wang, we're going to start with you. You can pull the microphone and buzz so we can make sure everything's working. Just say hello.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello.
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 Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, we're all set. And if we could also just have a round of applause for Carol and Rochelo. Let's us all together. Okay, so you guys know I'm going to do the first round where I'll read the category, and then I'll ask you the question. If you do buzz in early, that's okay. But if I didn't read the question and you get it wrong, I will reread the question for the other teams. So just keep that in mind. You also, there's no talking during this round up on stage, so just be really careful. I know sometimes it's hard because you want to see if you're right, but just try to keep your thoughts to yourself. And the last thing I'm going to tell you, that we've had a couple things happen with some math questions. If it looks like there should be a unit with the math question, I'm just going to let everybody know now that you need to tell me the unit at the end of it. Okay, so if it requires a unit, just make sure you include it. Got it? Sound fair? Sound good? Yeah. All right, so here we go. And of course, your first question is a math question. Averages. Find the average of 24, 6.2, 0.83, and 0.018.
7.362.
Sorry, that's incorrect. And that's the time. It was 7.762. All right, next question, grammar question. Among the parts of speech, one shows the relation of a noun or pronoun to some other word in the sentence. Which part of speech does this describe?
A noun.
Incorrect. Among the parts of speech, one shows the relation of a noun or pronoun to some other word in the sentence. Which part of speech does this describe?
Preposition.
Preposition is correct. Body parts. The nerve endings for sight are located in what part of the eye?
Cornea.
Incorrect.
Retina.
Retina is correct. World War I treaties. The Treaty of Paris ended the American Revolution. What treaty ended the...
Treaty of Versailles.
Treaty of Versailles is correct. Elements. This element occurs in nature in the form of gray brittle flakes. Its symbol is capital A, little s. Its atomic number...
Arsenic.
Arsenic is correct. U.S. presidents. Who was the first president to occupy the White House?
John Adams.
John Adams is correct. U.S. lakes. What's the name of the largest American lake?
Lake Superior.
Incorrect. What's the name of the largest American lake west of the Mississippi River?
Wang. Great Salt Lake.
Great Salt Lake is correct. Your next question is a math question. Audio tape is running through a machine at 7.5 inches per second. How many inches will it run through in a minute?
Wang. 450.
Can you be more specific?
450 inches.
Inches is correct. Remember what I told you at the beginning. 450 inches is correct. All right, angles. If an angle contains 48 degrees, its complement contains how many degrees?
Daley? Time?
45.
Time arrow. Wang?
42
That's correct.
degrees.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to be clear. 42 degrees is correct. Okay, the next category is spelling. How do you spell deceive?
Daley?
D E C E I V E.
That is correct. D-E-C-E-I-V-E. Okay, the next question is decimals. What is the decimal equivalent of 2 over 125?
Daley?
6.25.
Incorrect. Sorry, it was times .016 was the correct answer. All right, world countries. The capital is Rabat. The largest city is
Daley?
Morocco.
Morocco is correct. Grammar. Correct the grammatical error in the following sentence. Offer the nomination to whomever commands the respect of the people.
Robinson?
Offer the nomination to whoever demands the respect of the people.
Time for 1 second. Yeah, that's correct. It was to whoever was the correct answer. You just repeated the sentence. All right, thank you. Benjamin Franklin. Keep your nose to the grindstone is a saying originated by Benjamin.
Daley?
Poor Richard's Almanac.
Poor Richard's Almanac is correct. Animals. These creatures fly in the dark by emitting supersonic sound.
Robinson?
Bat.
Bats is correct. Winter sports. In skiing terminology, this is a method of slowing descent at lower speeds by spreading the ski tails.
Robinson?
Snowplow.
Snowplow or wedge is correct. Aerodynamics. What very common phenomenon is caused by warm air rising and being replaced by
Daley?
Wind.
wind is correct. Next question is a math question. How many sides are on 10 squares and 2 triangles?
Robinson. 46.
46 is correct. Next question is planets. Mars is the red planet. Which is the blue planet?
Daley.
Neptune.
Incorrect.
Robinson. Neptune.
Incorrect.
Wang.
Uranus.
Uranus or Earth would have been correct. English royals. William III ruled as England's king from 1689 to 1702, but he was born in the Hague in what country?
Daley.
Normandy.
Incorrect.
Wang.
France.
Incorrect.
Robinson.
Austria.
Incorrect. It was Holland or the Netherlands. Holland or the Netherlands. Mollusks. Found worldwide, they are generally thought of as snails without shells, although
Robinson.
slugs. Slugs is correct. U.S. government. The idea that governments get just powers only from the consent of the governed is the basis for which?
Daley.
Democracy.
Incorrect. The idea that governments get just powers only from the consent of the governed is the basis for which historical document?
Wang.
U.S. Constitution.
Incorrect.
Robinson.
Bill of Rights.
Incorrect. It was the Declaration of Independence was the correct answer. Zoology. Many species of vultures inhabit all continents. What is the one common behavior unique to all vultures?
Daley.
They eat dead animals.
Correct. They eat only carrion meat killed by other animals. Physical science. In the Celsius scale, at what temperature does water freeze?
Daley.
0 degrees.
0 degrees is correct. Zoology. What is the largest species of fish?
Robinson.
Shark. Time. Can you be more specific?
Whale shark.
Whale shark is correct. Ancient history. All Gaul is divided into 3 parts. This is the first line of the commentaries on Gaelic wars, written by what great military leader?
Daley.
Alexander the Great.
Incorrect.
Robinson.
Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar is correct. Your next question is a math question. Multiply 6 2/5 by 2 1/7 and reduce your answer to its simplest terms.
Wang.
12.
Incorrect.
Daley.
14.
Incorrect. It is 13 5/7 was the correct answer. Okay, next category, abbreviations. What does the letter little c before a date mean?
Daley.
For common era.
Incorrect. Sorry, that is correct. It was about or circa. I just had to hear the way that you said it. Cape geography. Cape Cod is located in Massachusetts. Where is the Cape of Good Hope found?
Daley.
Africa.
Time. Can you be more specific?
The southern tip of Africa.
Perfect. Southern tip of Africa is correct. U.S. states. Billy the Kid was born in New York City, lived in New Mexico. Of what state was Jesse James a citizen?
Daley.
California.
Incorrect.
Robinson.
Texas? Incorrect.
Time ran out.
Sorry, time ran out. The correct answer was Missouri. Okay, your next question is a math question. Subtract 5 weeks, 4 days from 10 weeks.
Robinson.
4 weeks, 3 days? 4 weeks, 3 days is correct. Etiquette. Etiquette is a set of rules of behavior. The reasons for the rules have long since passed. For example, the custom of handshaking is a carryover from the Middle Ages. Why did men shake hands in those days?
Daley.
To be chivalrous.
Incorrect.
To have an agreement.
Incorrect. It was to show that they were not going to use their swords or to show they were unarmed. Great Lakes. The Niagara Falls are located between what two Great Lakes?
Lake Erie and Lake Ontario.
Lake Ontario and Lake Erie is correct. South America. Tierra del Fuego is the southernmost point of land in South America and is separated from land by the Strait of Magellan. What two countries?
Argentina and Chile.
Argentina is correct. U.S. states. The largest state in a West Coast state has the same name as the largest city in a New England state. The states are Oregon and Maine. Name the city.
Salem.
Incorrect.
Portland.
Portland is correct. U.S. regions. Cajuns are inhabitants of Louisiana, descended from immigrants of what
Mexican.
Incorrect.
French.
French is correct. Next question is a math question. A triangle has an area of 60 square feet. If its height is 20 feet, what is the measurement of its base?
6 feet.
6 feet is correct. Word meanings. According to bird trainer Alba Ballard, parrots are natural thespians. What is a thespian?
Can speak.
Incorrect.
A person who performs or a thing who performs.
Time. Okay, that is correct. We were looking for actor, so that's correct. U.S. states. What state has the sunflower both as its state flower and its official nickname?
Florida.
Incorrect.
Kansas.
Kansas is correct. Drug classifications. Drugs that stabilize behavior and reduce anxiety are called
Depressants.
incorrect. Drugs that stabilize behavior and reduce anxiety are called narcotics, sedatives, analgesics, or tranquilizers.
Narcotics.
Incorrect.
Sedatives.
Incorrect. It was tranquilizers. Tranquilizers. Farm animals. Farm animals can be grouped into 3 broad categories. Pets are one. Name either one.
Poultry.
Incorrect. Farm animals can be grouped into 3 broad categories. Pets are one. Name either one of the other 2.
Meat.
Incorrect. It was working animals or livestock. Word origins. Verbatim is a Latin word meaning word for word. What is the meaning of the German word verboten?
The same.
Incorrect.
Life for life.
Incorrect. It was forbidden. Forbidden. Ship tragedy. In 1915, the British liner Lusitania sank in the North Atlantic off Ireland, causing 1,198 deaths, 124 of them American. What caused the ship to sink?
An iceberg.
Incorrect.
German submarine.
German submarine is correct. Literature. What breaks Pascal's balloon in the book by Albert Lemeris?
A needle.
Incorrect.
A bird.
Incorrect. Go ahead.
A branch.
Incorrect. It was a stone. A stone. U.S. presidents. The Watergate scandal.
Nixon.
Incorrect. The Watergate scandal surfaced under the Nixon administration. Under which president did the Teapot Dome scandal occur?
Clinton.
Incorrect. Correct answer was Harding. Correct answer was Harding. Okay, next question is a math question. It's not going to happen. Okay, it's not going to happen. That's the end of the round. We'll take a 2-minute break. Good job, guys. I'm going to read the results from the math round. So the first question in the math round was how much tea costing $8 per pound should be mixed with 2 pounds of tea costing $5 per pound to get a mixture costing $6 per pound. The correct answer was 1 pound, and the Robinson and the Daley got that one correct. Nice job. Okay, the second question. Cassie walked for a while at 3 miles per hour and then continued her journey on a bus at 15 miles per hour. Her time on the bus was twice as long as her time walking. How long did she ride on the bus if the total distance she covered was 66 miles? The correct answer was 4 hours, and all 3 teams got that one correct. Nice job. Okay, and the last question. Dave has a collection of coins. 1/4 of his coins are pennies. 1/6 of them are quarters. The number of nickels is 1.5 times the number of quarters. The rest of the coins are dimes. The total value is $4.32. How many of each coin does Dave have? The correct answer is Dave has 12 pennies, 8 quarters, 12 nickels, and 16 dimes. The Robinson got that one correct. Nice work. You lost me at quarters, so you know. All right. Okay, so for the current events round, I know who's doing the writing. You guys can talk to each other during the round. Just as a reminder, we have the microphones turned. Just be careful because if you're yelling, they might be able to hear you. So just talk quietly, and then Ms. Topsham will tell you when there's 5 seconds, and you can show us the board. Sound good? Everybody sound good? Okay. All right, so the first question is a local question. The city of Lowell will be looking for a new city manager after this person retires next month. Name our current city manager.
Five seconds.
Do you have a backup?
Time.
You okay? Okay. Can you just, okay. Star, do you have an answer? I know your marker broke, but okay. So the correct answer is Eileen Donahue, and the Daley got that correct. Star, do you need another marker, hon? You're fine? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Your state question. What former Red Sox slugger who wore number 34 was inducted into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame on his first ballot opportunity? Can I see your boards? Yep, so David Ortiz or Big Papi is okay. So it is all 3 teams, right? All 3 teams got that one correct. Okay. Nice job. All right, your first of your 2 national questions. The first one. This artist has emerged as the front runner for next year's Grammy Awards with nominations in all 4 of the main categories. The 18-year-old is up for Best Album, Best New Artist, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year for Driver's License. Name the artist.
Five seconds. Time.
Okay, can I see your boards? Yep, so it's Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, all 3 teams got that one correct. I think that was spell. We don't usually count spelling, but okay. Okay, the second national question. The U.S. Senate passed a bill last week to make this timely practice permanent across the U.S. What was this bill about? I see your boards. Daylight savings time, daylight saving. Yep, all 3 teams got that one correct. Good work. Yeah, nice job. All right, so the next is an international question. There's two. So the first one, Novak Djokovic, the world's #1 ranked men's tennis player, was detained on January 5th by Australian authorities over the validity of his visa and questions regarding what?
Seconds. Time.
Okay, can I see the boards? Vaccination. Okay. Yep, we're all good. Okay. Yep, it was the coronavirus vaccination status. Okay, all three teams got that one correct. Okay, the last question, international question. Zhang Yim Ing is the founder of this popular app, which is also owned by the company ByteDance, ByteDance.
Seconds. Time.
Okay, can I see your answers? Okay, the correct answer is TikTok. Daley and Robinson got that one correct. Nice job. Okay, so that's the end of the round. We'll take a 2-minute break before we do toss-up and bonus. All right, so we do have to correct one score from the Robinson. We do have to deduct points on the Olivia Rodrigo question. We don't always take off too much for spelling, but when it completely changes the name, then we have to. So there is going to be 10 points deducted because it was Rodrigo, not Rodriguez. Okay, so I apologize. I'm the bearer of bad news over here. All right, we're going to check buzzers. Robinson, I'm going to start with you. Can you just check your buzzer and then say your name? I'll start with you and go all the way down while they take care of that.
Anari Tez.
Thank you.
Ian D'Entremont.
Star Nunez.
Lucy Bridge.
Star, oh, go ahead.
Dashiell Hansen.
Okay. Star, can you do me a favor, honey? Can you move the board out of the way? Just because I can't even see your buzzer, honey. Just if it's flat, it should be fine. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
Mine isn't working.
Oh, it's because you guys moved around. Yeah. So.
Try again.
Try again. Oh, look at that.
Gavin Minot.
Thank you.
Kay Bowie.
Mason An.
Joseph De Jesus.
Tim Steinberg.
Shalanice Rascos.
Nick.
Thank you. All right. Nick, you don't have a last name today.
No, I don't.
He doesn't need one.
You just go by Nick. He doesn't need one. All right. Fair. Okay, so the toss-up and bonus question, you guys know, but I'll just make sure everybody else knows. I will read the category for the toss-up. All three teams can buzz in. And then if you get the toss-up question, you will get 2 bonus questions, and I'll try to remind you because you don't need to buzz in. Who is the captain from the Wang that I'm listening to? Okay. And from the Daley? And from the Robinson? Is it? Okay, Lucy. Okay. Okay, so your first toss-up question is on quotations. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin is correct. Your 2 bonus questions are on quotations. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few.
Who?
I don't know who the...
Abraham Lincoln?
Okay, please.
Okay, I'm gonna put that. Abraham Lincoln.
Incorrect, it was Winston Churchill. Okay, your second bonus question. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
That was William Shakespeare, right?
William Shakespeare.
Correct, Shakespeare is correct. Okay, next category. All 3 teams can buzz in for the toss-up question. It is relations. How well do you know your relatives? What relation to you?
Blood relation.
Incorrect, relations. How well do you know your relatives? What relation to you is your sisters, mothers, father?
Robinson.
Grandfather.
Grandfather is correct, and your 2 bonus questions are on relations. The first one, brothers, sons, son. Do you have an answer?
Great nephew.
Great nephew is correct. And your last bonus question, aunts, mothers, fathers, wife. Do you have an answer?
Grandmother?
Incorrect. It was great-grandmother. Great-grandmother. All right, toss-up question for all three teams is on Russia. On what two continents does Russia...
Europe and Asia.
Europe and Asia is correct. Your two bonus questions are on Russia. The first, the Russian Revolution started on November 7th of what year?
(1905).
Incorrect, 1917. And your second bonus question, Russia used to be the largest republic in the USSR. The initials stood for what?
United Soviet Socialist Republics.
Time for Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Union. Okay, next toss-up question. All three teams is on our founder. I'll name the founder and you tell me what they founded. Clara Barton,
The Red Cross.
Time. Yep, American Red Cross. Just checking with my judges. All right, your two group questions are on our founder. The first, Bill Gates, a company.
Microsoft.
Correct, Microsoft. And your second bonus question, Booker T. Washington, a black college in Alabama. Do you have an answer?
University of Alabama at Birmingham.
No, Tuskegee Institute was the correct answer. All right, your toss-up question for all three teams is on Constitution. What do we call its first 10 amendments?
The Bill of Rights.
Bill of Rights is correct. Your two bonus questions are on the Constitution. What were we the people trying to form in the preamble?
Democracy?
Incorrect. It was a more perfect union was the correct answer. Okay, your next group question for the Daley. After the 18th Amendment created prohibition, which one drove people to drink?
Was it the 25th?
Sure. Or no. Yeah, sure.
The 25th?
21st. Do you have an answer?
21st?
I have to have an answer.
The 21st Amendment?
21st is correct. Okay, toss-up question. All three teams is on world capitals. What is the largest capital in the Sahara? The one for Egypt.
Cairo.
Cairo is correct. Your two, which team? Daley, okay. Your two group questions is on world capitals. What capitals' street signs are in English, Arabic, and Hebrew? Can I have an answer?
Jerusalem?
Jerusalem is correct. Your next group question, what European city does Orly Airport serve?
European city.
Try Paris.
Do you have an answer?
Paris?
Paris is correct. All right, your next toss-up question. All three teams can buzz in. Letter perfect. Name the only consonant that is almost always followed by the letter U.
Q.
Q is correct. Your two bonus questions are on letter perfect. What letter must you add to the beginning of the word hard to make a word meaning fragments of pottery?
S.
That is correct.
The correct answer was S. That's correct. The next one, name the two of the three least used letters in the English language. Do you have an answer?
X and Z.
Correct. It was Q, X, and Z, and we just needed two of the three. So that is correct. Okay, the next toss-up question is numbers in titles. All three teams can buzz in. I'm going to give you the author in part of the title, and you're going to fill in the blank with a number. The first one, Agatha Christie, blank, comma, buckle my shoe.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Correct. 1, 2 was what I was looking for. Your group question, your first one, is again numbers and titles. In oldie but goodie, blank fish, red fish, blue fish, by Dr. Seuss. Fill in both blanks.
1 and 2.
1 and 2 is correct. The blank Musketeers by Dumas.
The Three Musketeers.
Correct, the Three Musketeers. Toss-up question for all three teams to buzz in. This is on body parts. I'm going to name the body part with which each person is identified. The first one, all three teams, Achilles.
Heel.
Correct, heel or tendon. I'm not looking up, that's why. Okay, your two bonus questions. The first one is Quasimodo.
Back.
Back or hunchback would have been correct. And your second one is Vincent van Gogh.
Ear.
Ear is correct. Nice job. Okay, toss-up question. All three teams is on islands. In what body of water is the island of Malta situated?
Caribbean.
Incorrect.
The Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean Sea is correct. Your two bonus questions are on islands. The first one, what is the name of the Italian city that is built on more than 100 small islands? Sorry, just for the Wang. Sorry. What is the name of the Italian city that is built on more than 100 small islands?
Venice.
Correct, it was Venice. The second bonus question, though part of New York City, Liberty Island is within the terrestrial waters of which state?
New Jersey.
New Jersey is correct. Next toss-up question for all three teams to buzz in. Social studies. A leading yardstick of a country's economy is the
D.
Incorrect. A leading yardstick of a country's economy is the capital G, capital D, capital P, short for what?
Gross domestic product.
Gross domestic product is correct. Your two bonus questions are on social studies. The act of occupying a building as a form of protest is called what? And this is a group question.
Sit-in.
Sit-in is correct. Your second bonus question. Of the basic class divisions, it's the one most Americans say they're in.
Working class.
Time. Okay, working class or middle class is correct. Okay, toss-up question for all three teams is on science. All right, science question. All three teams can buzz in. Ironically, this event in 1923 destroyed H. Nakano's manuscripts about seismic waves.
Tsunami.
Incorrect.
A fire.
Say that again.
A fire.
Incorrect.
Earthquakes.
Earthquakes is correct. Your two bonus questions just for the daily are on science. During an equinox, the sun is directly above what line of latitude?
The equator.
The equator is correct. And your second bonus question, what quantity is the basis for the Mach scale in air? The speed of what?
The speed of light.
Incorrect. It's speed of sound. Speed of sound. Okay, toss-up question, all three teams. The category is solid. Before digital cameras, the photographic industry was the world's largest user of what precious?
Film.
Incorrect.
Daley.
Silver.
Silver is correct. Your two bonus questions are on solids. A substance which is a mixture of two or more metals in some definite proportion is called what? And this is a bonus question.
An alloy.
An alloy is correct. It's solid in a plastic egg. It stretches and bounces. What is this gooey substance called?
Rubber.
Rubber.
Incorrect. It's silly putty. Silly putty was the correct answer. All right. Toss-up question. All three teams. The category is gas. Combustion requires two substances. One is fuel.
Robinson.
Heat.
Incorrect. Combustion requires two substances. One is fuel. What gaseous element?
Oxygen.
Oxygen is correct. Your two bonus questions for the daily. The first is helium was first discovered in what place before they found it in the Earth's core? Do you have an answer?
The air/atmosphere.
Incorrect. It was the sun. The sun or Helios. Okay, your next bonus question for the daily. Name the silvery white radioactive metal which, when it decays, emits the deadly gas radon. Can I have an answer?
Polonium.
Incorrect. It was uranium. Uranium. Okay. Toss up question for all three teams. Physical science. What is the term that refers to the temperature at which a liquid
Solidifying point.
Incorrect.
Freezing point.
Freezing point is correct. Your two bonus questions are on physical science. The first one, the array of colors obtained when light from a source is dispersed through a prismatic lens is called what?
Rainbow.
Incorrect. It was spectrum. Spectrum. Yeah, okay. All right. Your next bonus question. Newton said that every physical body preserves its state of uniform motion in a straight blank, unless compelled to change by impressed forces. So that's your second bonus question.
Can you repeat that? Sorry. Okay.
I can't repeat it. I
Straight,
apologize. Go ahead. Do you want to tell me
line?
what you're going to say? Straight line. I didn't know where you went. Straight line is correct. You got it right at that buzzer. And that is the end of the round. 2 minutes until the speed time. Sorry, now we're over here discussing rainbows and spectrums. That's what's happening. Okay, so there was a question underneath physical science. We did just look it up. It was the array of colors obtained when light from a source is dispersed through a prismatic lens is called what? The answer, because again, I tell you guys all the time, I just read the questions. It was a spectrum. The Robinson said rainbow. We weren't really sure. We did just look that up, and we are going to award the Robinson the 5 points for that bonus because they are very much synonyms. Okay. Okay. So we are into the bonus round. I'm just going to check buzzers starting on the end. Go ahead.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi. Howdy.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
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 Hi. Hello.
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 All right. Okay. You're ready to go. So just a couple of things. There should not be any math questions in this round, so that's good. I'm going to try to read as many as I can. If you do buzz in early, I will reread the question. Just be really careful about communicating up there. All right. Are we ready? Okay. Here we go. Soon after the Carol for Peace, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear was written, what 19th century American war broke out?
The Spanish-American War.
Incorrect.
Civil War?
Civil War is correct. In 1919, Congress passed an act establishing which national park located on both sides of the Colorado River?
Yellowstone.
Incorrect.
Yosemite.
Incorrect. In 19... Go ahead.
The Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon is correct. Nuclear fusion is the process that causes nuclei to release binding energy by combining them together, and it is the energy-producing process of the most stars. This involves both parts of an atom's nucleus. What are those two parts?
The proton and neutrons.
Proton and a neutron is correct. Which Asian country was ruled by the Yellow and Jade emperors according?
China.
China is correct. In an Arabian Nights tale, the slave of the ring releases who from a cave the magician has shut him in?
The genie.
Incorrect.
Aladdin.
Aladdin is correct. If a person is doing this, perform the Heimlich maneuver to save their...
Choking.
Choking is correct. I confess that in 1901, I said to my brother, Orville, that man would not fly for 50...
Wilson.
Incorrect. I confess...
The Wright brothers.
Time. Can you be more specific?
Thomas Wright.
Incorrect.
Wilbur Wright.
Wilbur Wright is correct. Tom Sawyer is not made to paint his fence white, but instead to apply what composition of lime and water to it?
50-50.
Incorrect.
Bleach.
Incorrect. That was whitewash was the correct answer. The transformation of Great Britain between 1750 and 1830 from a largely rural population making a living almost entirely from agriculture to a town-centered society engaged increasingly in factory manufacture was what?
The Industrial Revolution.
Industrial Revolution is correct. What 9-letter word refers to the long, flexible extensions projecting from the body of a squid or octopus?
Tentacles.
Tentacles is correct. When technology freezes, making it difficult to operate, the general first solution...
Turning it off and back on again.
Incorrect. When technology freezes, making it difficult to operate, the general first solution is a complete
CPU system.
Incorrect. When technology freezes, making it difficult to operate, the general first solution is a complete restart of the system, generally often the error. What is the term used for this restart?
Debugging.
Incorrect. It was reboot. About 18 miles north of Philadelphia is what historic site where Washington and his army encamped for the winter?
Delaware River.
Incorrect. About 8...
Valley Forge.
That is correct. Valley Forge. I'm sorry. I thought somebody posted in the camp. What do we call the unethical act of copying someone else's words without...
Plagiarism.
Plagiarism is correct. This mixture exerts a pressure of about 14.7 pounds per square inch of area at sea level. What is this fluid?
Water.
Incorrect. This mixture exerts a pressure of about 14.7 pounds per square inch of area at sea level. What is this fluid that composes the atmosphere?
Air.
Air is correct. What is the name of the long, spear-like object carried by a knight during jousting?
Javelin.
Incorrect.
Lance.
A lance is correct. In 2002, this country opened the world's longest steel-arched bridge over the Huanapu River. The Tian-Kao Bridge and Marco Polo Bridge are also in this country.
China.
China is correct. A major concern of football players these days is what traumatic...
Concussion.
Concussion is correct. This component surrounds the nucleus and other organelles.
Electrons.
Incorrect. This component.
Cell walls.
Incorrect. This component surrounds the nucleus and other organelles. What part of both plant and animal cells surrounds and protects the cell?
Cell membrane.
Time for 1 second. Okay, sorry. My goodness. Okay, that is correct. Cell membrane. There is no way to neutralize this natural force of attraction between objects and them.
Magnetism.
That was incorrect. Who just missed?
Gravity.
Gravity is correct. According to a 2014 Annenberg survey, only 36% of American adults could name all 3 branches of government. Can you name all? Nope. That is the end of the competition.
What an exciting last 5 minutes that was. Congratulations to all teams and to the Daley Middle School for winning the Knowledge Bowl Championship. Congratulations. So I do have to say, although congratulations to the Daley, what a fantastic match we had tonight. That was such a treat for all of us. Everyone just did fantastic. So before we go and end our night, we're going to do a medal ceremony, and we have trophies for each school. So if the superintendent doesn't mind going up underneath the clock area, we're going to have our 3rd place team, the Robinson, who did fantastic the whole night. Join us up under the clock. Yes. And Kathy, if you could come down, and Kathy, could you come down and say the names of the students?
Alexia, comp choice. Anari Tess. Ian Detremont. Star Nunez. Lucy Bridge. Sonita Ork.
wonderful job, Robinson team. We're so proud of you. Fantastic job. All right. Help your eagle back to his nest. Great job, Robinson. You made your school really proud. Okay, our second place team comes from the Wang School. We're very proud of them. Please join us.
Nicholas Pollinger. Kate LaLasher. Joseph DeJesus. Tim Steinberg. Jamie Forshaw. Nicholas Aspilcueta. Tim Shribben. Shayla Vasquez. Mark Ferreira. Tim Sullivan. And Whit Vaughn.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Wang Middle School. What a great effort tonight. Fantastic effort by all the team members. We're so proud of you. All right, you can return to your seats. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the 2022 Knowledge Bowl champions, the Daley Middle School. Woo! Come on up. The Daley's name will be engraved on our perpetual trophy, which they get to keep for the year. And also, all three teams will be sending representatives from your teams to the regionals in June. All right, so we'll be in touch. Yes, they can do one. That'd be great. Here's some pens right on camera. Terry and Rob. Okay. All right, here you go.
Did I get the trophy?
Yes. That cup travels with it.
Representing the Daley Middle School, we have first our captain, Dash Hansen. From our 7th grade, Sylvia Mushiri. Eighth grade alternate, Ariston Osorno. 8th grader, Mason Ong. From our 8th grade, Kay Bui. From our 7th grade, Gavin Minot. 8th grader, Nico Antonelli. From grade 7, Liam White. 8th grader, Lily Ross. Eighth grader, Jingsun Soth. Eighth grader, Lucas Scollin. 7th grade alternate, Kaya Clark. 8th grader, Molly Kenaway. I would also like to thank Alejandro Bonilla, who is a Daley alum and helped us out when Terry Watterson fell ill. He helped them with the math a lot. And again, we just want to keep sending our prayers to Terry Watterson. We did this for him, and we know he's getting better, and we think of him every day. Thank you.
Congratulations to the Daley Middle School. We're so proud of you, and I want to thank all of you that have come out tonight. It's been a wonderful evening. Thank you very much. Congratulations.